Hello again and welcome to Ndudu by Fafa. So today we're going to be making cream cheese. Now if you have been following my Instagram page, you know that I've been talking about this cream cheese because it was my first experience of making it. And I didn't even realize it was that easy. Of course I had to share it with you lovely folks. Now if this is your first time, you're welcome. Thank you very much for tuning in. Please don't forget to click that subscribe button and the notification button so that when I do upload any videos, you're notified of it and you do not miss a thing. So here I've started off with a little bowl, as you can tell, and I've got my muslin cloth. It's definitely important. You can get that online. Try Amazon, you might find one. Absolutely. And the first ingredient that I'll be using, really, which is the main ingredient, is yogurt. Natural yogurt. Now I have made my own yogurts on this channel before, and I'll leave a link in the description box below so you can make your own yogurt. So you can actually make your own yogurt and cream cheese from scratch or sitting. This no be any other food in Ndudu by Fafa. Notification gang, we love you guys. So of course I've just added my yogurt to my muslin cloth, as you can tell, and I've got a little string there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie this because I need to suspend this, yes, and that would allow the extra juice from the yogurt to sip away into the bottom of a container. So now we have to make this sort of makeshift structure that would allow this to suspend naturally. So guess what? So I have this vase, yes, and I've just placed a spoon across it. So if you have a watering jug or anything like that, you can do the same thing to it. And I've just placed a spoon in the middle, yes, as you can tell, and I'm just going to tie that string so that it's connected to the spoon, and that would create that suspension that I'm looking for. And I'll be putting this in the fridge for 24 hours because that's how long it takes for that extra juice to sip through. And immediately you do suspend it, you can actually tell that it's sipping away. Now have I given you that reason to click the subscribe button if you haven't done so yet, and the notification button. Please do so, Charlie. So yes, this is ready, and I'm just going to place that in the fridge, and then the next day we're going to be continuing with this. So the next day, here we have it. It's all shriveled, and you can just tell that, you know, all the moisture, the juice is actually settled at the bottom of the vase. Now, depending on the size of your vase, do check it from time to time if it's in the fridge, just to make sure that, you know, the water or the extra juice is not touching the cream, may I say, that you've got. So yes, but because this is big enough, it did that so perfectly, so I didn't need to do that. So your cream cheese starts to form, as you can tell here, and look how lovely and thick this is. It's at this point that I do need to add my salt to taste. The salt will preserve it because this is fresh cheese, really, exactly. And also it gives it that flavor, and I'm using pink Himalayan salt. You can use any salt of your choosing, but try the pink Himalayan salt. If you're, you know, making your own, you might as well use the best of ingredients. Absolutely. So at this point, I think I need a little bit more salt to taste. Yes, and it's so exciting when, you know, you're trying something new for the first time. You will never know whether it would work or not. But it's the journey of exploring, and, you know, when it does work, that's a beautiful achievement. And, you know, in these trying times, you know, people have lost their jobs, furloughed, you know, everything has changed and everyone is trying to restructure. And it's just important that, you know, you keep putting one foot in front of the other, and the best foot at that, definitely. To be positive, and also as an opportunity to retrain and learn something new and, you know, set yourself apart. It's an opportunity to be great. Anyway, so now I've got my muslin cloth again back in a little container, as you can tell, yes, and I'm just transferring my cream cheese in there. So this is where it gets so interesting, and I just love this. So I now need to mold the cream cheese, and I need it to have that sort of traditional look and beauty. So I'm just manipulating it now, so you can just tell I'm hitting it and just, moving it around. And the reason being is I just want it to be nice and smooth and just perfectly shaped. So at this point, I decided to cover the surface of my cream cheese with some fresh bay leaves. You can omit this altogether, but it would need at least, if it's a grease-proof paper, baking paper, just to cover the surface. And that would yet again help, mold this perfectly. But I love to use my bay leaf, and I think it would leave its indentation in the cheese, and that makes it also lovely, even if I say so. So now that I've twisted it, as you can tell, I now need something heavy to press this down. Yes, and I found these stones when one walked through the beach a couple of years ago, and I have it in the house. So yes, it came in handy and it fit my container perfectly. So whatever it is that you've got that is heavy enough to fit into the container you've placed this in, that works. And I've placed this in the fridge for 3 days. So here we have the big reveal. Let us see. Ta-na-na-na. Yeah, everything is intact. Look at that. This is not any other food. Ndudu by Fafa blonenye yala. Eni ni na koe no ne ndudu by Fafa. Diana e kano ndudu by Fafa. Let's see. So now I'm just gonna turn this over and let's just see. Tan tana. I want Fiji. Ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, I'm attempting to create a little whirl in the middle. I don't even know why. Not because I want to drizzle with something, but then again, let's move on from that. Just like a kid in the candy shop, I was just so excited. I was like, let me just cut through this. Let me just see. Does it work? Does it spread nicely, evenly? Is it nice and smooth? Yes, I'm liking the texture. Yes, I did it. So can you imagine if I didn't challenge myself, then I definitely wouldn't have filmed this and you would not be watching it. It's so important that we invest in ourselves to be better each day. Now, I mean, for good measure, one just drizzled a little bit of honey over it. And of course, you know that I'd made a little extra bits as well. But now let's look at the texture. Look at that. Now tell me this is any other food. This is not any other food. This is Ndudu by Fafa. And guess what? That same day, of course, I'm working from home. So that just meant that I had my rye bread with my fresh cream cheese and some smoked salmon for my lunch. And then later I made this salmon with spinach and cream cheese little shenanigan. And that just went down a treat. Flavors. Now, naturally, I'd leave all the list of ingredients and measurements on my blog, ndudubyfafa.blogspot.com, so do check it out. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat as ndudubyfafa, so do pass by and say hi. Noel, dear, thank you very much for my theme song. Now, until next time, kings and queens, please take care of yourself. Me love you for you. And if you're ever going to change, as I always say, change for you. Until my next video, take care, and thank you for watching.